I get my best thoughts, my best ideas when I'm weeding in the garden. So today I have been concentrating on, so today the focus has been on creating good soil, ensuring that the soil is vibrant, has vitality, it's nourishing, it smells good. So that's been the focus today. So even though I've been weeding, I've been reusing those weeds to put back onto the soil to actually help the soil to become more nutritious. And the way it does that is that the weeds are going to break down, and they're going to break down just the way like mulch. It's going to break down and provide nutrients, minerals for the soil, food for the soil. So that has been what I've been concentrating on today, as well as weeding. Weeding's great. Weeding is really good. It's good for the mind, it's good for the soul, because when you're weeding, it's a form of release, it's a form of mental release, removal, cleansing. It's really great. It's good for the soul, it's good for the mind to be able to weed. And my best thoughts, my best ideas come from when I'm weeding, because it's like I'm clearing space. I'm making space not just in the garden but also in my own mind, so it feels like there is space being created. And as the space is created in my mind, new thoughts, new ideas come, so the whole time that I'm weeding, there's all these new thoughts going through, and that's how I relate it back to the garden. And so the thought came while I was weeding to take care of the soil, reuse the weeds that I was weeding on top of the soil to keep the ground moist as well. It's the beginning of summer here, officially December the 1st. It's nearly December the 1st. So it's the beginning of summer, and over the Christmas period, over the summer period, I want the soil to be cooking, so to speak. So getting its nutrients through what I can provide for it over the summer period. Otherwise it's just going to dry out, and it won't have any vitality to be able to have the plants to grow. So here's an example. This had a lot of fennel growing, but it was pretty stalky, and I want to plant something else there. So what I did was I took the fennel out, broke it up and placed it on top of the garden. I will leave this here over for a few months and enable it to be able to create better soil. So if you can look here, the soil is quite dry. Yeah, it's good soil, but it's dry, and it needs to be broken up a little bit more. But if I put good weeds on top of that soil, these weeds will break down and ensure that the soil gets moisture, vitamins and minerals, and all the good bugs and things will come and help to break down these weeds, and at the same time the soil will become more nutritious and more powerful for when I go to plant seedlings.